Daría lo que fuera por volverte a ver. Daría hasta mi vida difícil.
Hello there, Fellowship of the Briar, Harvey here from South Korea. Today's video is more it's quite more political, I will say, and I dislike the idea to involve politics in general. I guess in a very wide sense, I will say that my generation is not involved in politics, at least in my country, in Colombia. And in this video is more like a shout out to an amazing work that is being done now for the presidential elections that we have in our country this year, in the following month. And the remarkable thing that it had happened is Colombia is not different to any other country in its elections, in which it is more likely that, although there are other runners, the 2 or 3 that are backed up by the main parties, one of them is gonna win. And before our current president, President Uribe, it was either one of the 2 colors. Very similar to what happens in US, is either blue or red. You take your pick. Uribe changed that a little bit, running as independent, and actually he won and he got re-elected. So he has done a remarkable job. I'm a strong supporter of our president, and it has some problems. I recognize that, but I also recognize the work that he has done. Nevertheless, what somehow makes me proud of Colombian people in this particular election is that is running a former president of my college, the National University of Colombia, Professor Mockus, Dr. Mockus, who has been the mayor of the capital city for 2 times. It is not unusual that very good people runs for the presidency, and I'm not trying to say that the other candidates are bad people. I disagree with the personal attacks in politics. I believe in a clear way of doing politics, in which the ideas is actually what is more important. The record of the activities is more important, not the celebrity stuff of attacking people personally for personal things. Either way, it is usual that people like that runs, right? It's usual that good people runs for power positions. What is strange is that people without these big parties have a shot, and this is what is happening now, right now. I mean, this professor actually is leading the polls. It is amazing. It is called in Colombia the green wave, and it's been in all Colombians, also the ones who, as me, live outside the country. And I support the guy. I support the guy not because we belong to the same school, we belong to the same major. He's a mathematician as well, but I consider him as a very plausible alternative of transparency and honesty. And that's so strange to have it in politics, to have that sense of honesty and transparency. Those 2 words are a cliche among politicians. They always talk about those things, but I think Professor Mockus actually has a very clear example of what actually that really truly means in one person, and it is amazing. Plus, he's an academic, and his vice presidential valet is also an academic from a different school, and actually also a mathematician. It's a very bizarre situation that we have, in which actually academics can actually have a shot to take the power and hopefully make some change. I don't believe that a country can be changed in 1 year, 2 years, or 4 years, but a process of intellectual or cultural change may begin, and that is what I think is what this election is for. I respect enormously the other candidates. Most likely I will support the candidate that the president is backing up, if it's not because this professor is actually running. And the pride that I may feel for my fellow Colombians is actually they are supporting the guy, this professor. They are massively showing up and putting his name on polls and everywhere. So I truly hope that he will win, but either way, if he doesn't, I see good things happening in my country if people are able to recognize what good leadership might be, and the importance of being honest, legal, transparent. I think those are key core values that we should have. And fellow pipe smokers, if you know any Colombians out there, I'm not saying that please spread the word that vote for Mockus. No, I think it's a personal choice, and everyone is entitled to their beliefs and their choices. It is healthy to have that. I will say please vote. Please look up. We have internet now. We can have a more informed decision nowadays. We can read in more detail what they're proposing, and all candidates have great proposals. In paper, everyone is good. So make your mind, and it's a great opportunity that we have now with all this information available. I apologize for the political ramble, but it is a very emotional moment for me as a Colombian that we have such a wonderful opportunity, and I will support the guy, of course, and I respect if any other Colombian doesn't, but I actually hope that he will win. And if he doesn't, well, the experience was good. The experience that actually somebody that is not red or blue or supported by the president can have a shot to the main office. That's all for me today. I hope everyone is having a pleasant week. I've been catching up with your videos. Amazing stuff. Some of them truly hilarious, like Gustavo's pipe smoker look. That was fantastic. Alright, I wish you a pleasant week, and I hope you're having a good time, enjoying the weather. It's getting better and better. Off away.